think it is a great signal. I think it is wonderful that this fabulous wine expo is devoting a session to climate change and wine. And it was very impressive to see the large attendance here and to see all the interest and the ideas that people have about how the wine industry can respond to the challenge of climate change. It's very important to understand that it's not just the average temperature of the planet that is changing, but the more important phenomenon is that the extremes are changing. There are big changes in the frequency and the strength of heat waves. There are big changes in the frequency and the area burned by wildfires. And all of these are phenomena that are going to affect the wine industry.
I think the vines are the most sensitive to the heat in the world of all the vegetables. They are very sensitive. We've been adapting, first of all, with viticulture practices, phenolic practices, trying to always to delay ripening. That's the main thing. Second thing, of course, looking for new scenarios, new land, maybe in altitude. In Catalonia, we can go closer to the Pyrenees and enjoy cooler climates. And then, well, there is research we're doing, so it's a big challenge.
We started to perceive the problems of climate change, let's say 15, 20 years ago. One idea for us became, instead of constantly cutting the grass that like a pump drinks to grow again, we don't cut the grass. This is our way today to keep moist into the soil, to have cool soils so that our vines, they don't speed up, but they slowly continue their ripening of the grapes.
We need to adapt our processes. I'm in the marketing and sales of wine, but I think consumers themselves will become increasingly hesitant about buying wine. As we talked about, lots of small changes which can be made in order to reduce the impact of climate change. And I think it's really been a very helpful event.
It's very important to see how this issue impacts my generation, because there are a lot of young winemakers who also want to apply this knowledge to their vineyards. And I want to see how these winemakers can interact also with the people so as to pass their knowledge.
For me today it was very important to meet these guys. Like, they've done a lot of work and I'm going to try to build on this. I mean, I'm not President Trump, but if I can do some small step to improve that for the future of our children, then this is why it's important to me.